Hi, this is Peter. In this video I will show you a fragment of a game between Frederick Kotov and Angelina Kotov. It was played on Eastern Island in 1899. I will show you this game as a tactical exercise because I find it very instructive as far as attacking goes and how to prepare the attack. Okay. In this game, Frederick Kotov had white pieces, and it is white to move in this position. And perhaps the move that comes to mind first is bishop to e5, and this would be a safe move. And perhaps even black would be able to draw the game after bishop to e5 is played. So instead of the safe move, Frederick Kotov played a brilliant move in this position, which is castling long. If you didn't guess it, don't be sad, because that's quite tricky. Okay, so we have castling long, offering the bishop as a gambit to attack on the king. And now, there's really no good move here. If knight to c4 from black, then knight takes on g5 brings advantage, and if rook to f7, then bishop to e5 brings advantage. And if a5 or something equally funny, then perhaps even g4 would bring advantage. Very complex position. But instead Angelina accepted the challenge and she took the bishop. G takes on f4. Now g takes on f4, the threat is rook to g1 check. So Angelina played king to f7. And now Frederick chose the best move, bishop takes on f5. Not rook to g1 and not even rook takes on h7 check. Queen to c7. Now rook takes on h7 check, very interesting. Kotov is allowing the king to escape, but he calculated enough to see that this is winning. King to e8, rook to g1, king to d8. I will show you the problem. If king doesn't go to d8 to defend the queen, then knight to b5 will come. Perhaps not now, but in a couple of moves this is a very serious threat. Knight to b5, pawn is pinned, queen is undefended. So king to d8 was played to defend the queen. But this gave Kotov time to play rook g to g7. Very interesting. Sacrificing the rook. It looks like this, but rook takes on e7, bishop takes on f5, queen takes on f5, knight takes on h7, rook takes on c7, rook takes on f5, rook takes on h7, rook to c8, and white is actually on top of after all the exchanges. Knight to g5, immediate advantage. Rook to f6, knight to f7, king to c7, knight to e5, king to d8, and Kotov played f5. Rook takes on f5. It looks like he's sacrificing the pawn for nothing, but after knight to f7, king cannot go to c7 this time because of knight to h6. This would attack the rook. So rook takes on f7 is forced, rook takes on f7, rook to c7, rook to f8 check, king to e7, rook to h8, king to e6, and Kotov played knight to e2. And in this position Angelina Kotov resigns with black pieces. A very slow and painful death. White is better, especially because of this passed pawn, the f pawn. But this is very long. He's going to have to bring his king around, coordinate his pieces, and only then will he secure the advantage to win the game. But my guess is that Angelina was very surprised after the line that she saw. Okay, so let me show you once again here. After castling, if knight to c4, then knight takes on g5 brings advantage. If rook to e7, bishop to e5 brings advantage. If a5, then g4 brings advantage. The idea is to force open the g file, or perhaps even rook to g1. Very complex position. Really, there's perhaps what she played, g takes on f4, under the circumstances is the best defense, but it's not a good try. It's not the best try. And really, in this position, I would like to highlight that Angelina played very recklessly by attacking this bishop and by moving the pawns in front of her king. And this is exactly why this whole idea, beginning with castling long, works, because the king is very exposed now. So remember, if you have this possibility to win material, but at the same time you have to open your king like this, think 10 times before doing this, because this mostly backfires. You have to be very careful. And that is all. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for the next ones. Thanks for watching. Bye.